Surviving captivity is, of course, the outcome everyone longs for, especially parents of missing children. But the escape is just the first step on a long road back to normal. Others who have lived through the horror of being kidnapped say it's tough to ever trust and to feel safe again. Robin Gill looks at the aftermath of life in captivity.
For 26 days, this basement was a torture chamber for a Moncton woman in her 50s. She was repeatedly raped and threatened with death. 3 years later, she's still coping.
It's not easy to feel that comfort that you felt before. There's always this fear that hangs over you.
She eventually escaped, and her tormentor, Romeo Cormier, was arrested. Her remarkable story of survival is not unique. In 1976, Abby Drover, then 12 years old, was held for 181 days in a bunker in a BC suburb. She was sexually assaulted for hours at a time, then left alone for days without food. Her case was a wake-up call, and parents started keeping a closer eye on their children.
I feel like there is a reason why I survived, and there is a reason why I have a voice.
Even when there are small windows of freedom, few will take the chance.
The fear and the intimidation and the terror is what keeps them from trying to run.
In 2002, Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped from her bedroom in Salt Lake City. She was 14 years old. 9 months later, she was walking with her captor, and someone recognized her. Today, Elizabeth is married and speaks about her ordeal.
It's feelings of self-worth. It's feeling like, who would ever want me now? I'm worthless.
Her father has been by her side in the long road to recovery.
You want to think that you can go back to the old normal that you used to have, that life can settle back into that groove, but that's really not possible.
It's a hard road. They have a lot of horrible memories. They have a lot of scarring.
For J.C. Dugard, who was kidnapped at age 11 and held for 18 years in a backyard, she had to come to grips with the fact that her 2 children were conceived by rape. Those children kept her spirit alive.
Had somebody that was mine.
As for Romeo Cormier's victim, she is trying to get past her ordeal.
Yeah, I'm able to move on a bit. You know, I've had great support from my family and friends.
Her one consolation, the man who kept her in a physical and mental prison is behind bars. Robin Gill, Global News, Vancouver.